When I was waiting for Black Panther to come out, everything had me hyped. The trailer with the killer soundtrack, and Michael B. Jordan, who I did not know I needed in my life. The posters with the whole cast serving bald-headed looks, and the glowing reviews that all ended with a resounding Wakanda forever. Now, we can't make the job search as fun as the release of Black Panther, but we can help you make some eye-catching promotional materials for yourself, like a resume and cover letter that will get employers hyped to hire you. I'm Evelyn from the internets, and this is Crash Course Business Soft Skills. Let's say you've been scrolling through job boards for days on end. You found a bunch of decent options, and then there it is, the perfect gig. Wouldn't it be nice if you could just call and get hired on the spot? Unfortunately, the job search doesn't work like that. Remember trust? The hiring process is a way to make sure that you're a good fit for a company and have the competence, intent, and integrity to do the job well. The best way to start gaining trust and land yourself an interview is with a resume that demonstrates your work history and potential. Sure, like Amy Santiago, you could build a binder with cascading tabs of all your skills. And if the job posting asks for a CV, you have a bit of extra space. CVs should be about 2 pages, unless you're in academia, in which case, go wild. They should list your publications, speaking engagements, and additional side work. But a well-tailored resume shouldn't be more than a page long. Don't try to squeeze your entire job history, just the qualifications that make you a great fit. If your life is a movie, the resume is a trailer. And even though formatting can vary, there's a basic structure to a resume, and you should pick whatever pieces tell the most cohesive and enticing story. For structure, many people break up their resume into experience and education. If you've just graduated or don't have much work experience, list education first. Otherwise, lead with experience. Grades and standardized test scores show you were good at school, but a resume should show you're good at learning. List each experience under its own header with the time you worked there, and summarize your work in clear, concise bullet points. A good movie trailer gets people hooked. And whether you like the movie or not, the girl with the dragon tattoo trailer gave me chills. So your resume should always paint the most flattering picture of who you are. If your grades weren't what you would have liked, you could leave your GPA unlisted. Or if you've been out of school a while, start with your most recent work experience, like your latest hosting gig on Crash Course. Then, list other relevant positions. You'll want to describe your previous responsibilities and achievements concisely, and use keywords related to the job posting. Recruiters are busy people. Sometimes they only have time to quickly scan each resume, or they use software that filters through resumes based on those keywords. Showcase the important things you accomplished, not just your basic job description. Good movie trailers include genre-specific exciting moments, from a meet-cute to a flashy action sequence. So tailor your resume to the job and make it memorable. If possible, you can also quantify the impact you had. And to save space, try to keep each bullet point under 2 lines. So if the job you're applying for wants an independent worker who is a creative problem solver, you could say you independently wrote, directed, and hosted over 500 YouTube videos that involved creative storytelling and generated over 180,000 subscribers. That's me, y'all. You can showcase non-work related things that set you apart in optional sections like volunteer work, activities, or interests. But make sure everything is relevant to what you're applying for. Playing didgeridoo might be impressive, but it won't make you seem like a good lawyer. Under qualifications or skills, you can list specifics that set you apart, like financial literacy, software, or languages. Avoid broad terms like communication, because they won't help you stand out. Or meaningless buzzwords like synergy. No one knows what synergy is. Every business person says it, but what is it? And only include an objective statement which states your goals for employment if the job posting asks for it. My objective statement might be content creator with 10 years experience looking to make engaging new media for diverse audiences. But I probably don't need to list it because it takes up precious real estate. And honestly, employers know we all have the same objective. Be employed. You can also request an informational interview to talk with someone about a position you may want to have. It doesn't need to be formal. It can be as simple as asking to grab coffee. And it's super important to avoid making it sound like you're fishing for a job. It's in the name. This interview is for information. So ask questions about their company, their role, what makes them feel fulfilled, and what concerns you may have about the field. It's a great opportunity to get ideas for your resume or help you figure out if it's even a job you want. There's always a chance that internship with your professor won't be quite what you bargained for. And I know that networking, writing cover letters, fine-tuning your resume, and scanning job boards can get a bit overwhelming. That's why it's important to stay organized. Bullet journal or something. Keep records of the people you've contacted for informational interviews and who they've referred you to. Make a spreadsheet with details about where you've applied and save the job descriptions. Sometimes job postings get taken down when candidates are contacted. And if you don't hear back right away, don't get discouraged. It's really tough out there and can take over 50 applications to hear back from one place. Take the job search one day at a time and set goals. Your persistence will pay off. Once you've built a great promo package for yourself, you'll be sure to find an audience that wants to see your movie. Hire you. I've taken the metaphor too far. So if you remember nothing else from this episode, make sure to, number 1, make a trailer. Resumes should highlight key experiences that make you a good candidate. Number 2, create a poster. Use a cover letter as a snapshot of why you're a good fit for a company. Number 3, find your flattering critics. Build contacts that can speak to your professionalism and your work habits. And number 4, showcase your work. Attend career fairs and set up informational interviews.